Okay, so the next item we have is the group support. Specifically, we are going to show the groups, the fast failover group and the indirect group. So let's start with the fast failover group. Um, so in the CLI, we are already in the mode configuration shell. Now the command to add a group is almost similar to the flow. So that's the command. So now let's say what it is. So we say OF group add switch and the switch ID, which is and then we give the group ID, for example group 100, and we say the type. So we have different types, as you can see we support. So basically we support all the types, all the group types, which is mandated by the open source spec, whether it is optional or not. So we can say it's all, fast failover, indirect, or even the select. But since Brookhead has asked us for fast failover, so first we're gonna start with fast failover. Okay, here we go. So once we add the group command, so it asks us for adding the group vectors or the bucket. So basically the bucket is a set of actions. So let us associate this bucket with some actions. Okay, starting with, let's say we give some action like, okay, action add post VLAN header. Okay, and then since it's a fast failover group, so each bucket can be associated with a port, basically, which is used for liveness detection of the bucket. So let's say the way to do it is using this command. So group add vector and fast failover port is 2. Okay, so let's say we are done with the first bucket of this group. So we can specify using the command group add vector next, so which is this command. So now we have to add the next vector or next bucket, and the commands are going to be like this. So let's say action add and output to port number 1. Okay, and then we also set the liveness check port to port number 1. Okay, and then we say commit group. Okay, so to verify whether the group command has worked, first we check the controller status, switch. Okay, so as you can see, well, we have added group ID 100 of type FF, and it also specifies what are the action buckets. Okay, so confirm the same thing in the switch, and the command for that is group table. This one. So it's the same thing what we added over here. We have the group 100 of type FF, and the buckets as the following. Okay, so we have the action post VLAN and then action output port 1, and the point to be noted here is we have added the fast failover port 2 for the bucket 1 and fast failover port 1 for bucket 2. So this can be found in the fields here, so which shows the fast failover port. So for bucket 1 is fast failover port 2, and for bucket 2 is fast failover port 1. So this verifies the working of fast failover port. Now let's go to the next group, which is a group of type indirect, and basic commands are almost the same as I've shown before. So it's gonna be something like this. Now this time the ID is different and the type is indirect. Okay, and then let's add some actions to it. So the point to be noted here is when your group is of type indirect, you can only have one bucket of actions. So okay, and then let's add some action adds and tmac 2, 5. Okay, and commit group. There we go. So we have added a group of type indirect. Now let's say, what does the CLI show for group show? Yeah, there we go. So now we have two groups. One is of 100 that we added prior to this one, and the one which we added, which shows that group ID 200, type indirect, and the actions as we added. Okay, and time to confirm it from the switch side. There we go. So it also shows there we have configured two groups. Okay, so you can see the exact things which we added, basically, which means that type indirect and action post VLAN set tmac, and yeah, that's the group. So we have shown the group ID configuration for types, fast failover, and indirect. So same can be applied for any other groups, for example select and all. Okay.